Hello everyone, I'm Australis. Today we'll be looking at corpse husband's heliocentric latitudes. We'll be focusing on Chiron and the synchronization that is formed with them. First, let's look at every single aspect one by one, and then we'll kind of combine them all together at the final bit. And we'll see how they work separately, to all the way how they work together. Chiron is contra latitude to Mars in his heliocentric latitudes. This alignment is considered a male sexual aspect, generates a high level of pure energy and earning it a super sports champion aspect label. However, it does not enhance coordination like the Venus-Mars aspect. Although he does have that, corpse husband could benefit from the alignment that improved coordination to utilize this energy effectively. Without moral guidance, this energy can lead to increased aggression and hostility. So he needs to be aware of that caution. Make sure that he has some sort of guidance or counseling whenever he feels like it's most needed. Chiron contra latitudes his Jupiter. This alignment is also a very powerful feature. It is given multiple labels. One of these labels is a super aspect, a golden aspect, romance aspect, and the Cinderella aspect. This creates a commanding presence and strong public image, instilling confidence and trust. While it suggests promising destinies and suggests a promising destiny and success, especially in areas ruled by Chiron, hard work, determination, and tenacity are still essential for these achievements. So in other words, though he is very likely to fall in these categories where he is more likely to achieve high level of success, he still needs to make sure that he is still working towards that. Chiron is contra latitude to his Uranus. This alignment is both powerful and beneficial. This can be seen as a Cinderella aspect, but officially it is not. Still, it is more tailored, especially for politicians, celebrities, such as actors and musicians, and others who engage with the public or a career that relies on public support. This alignment is especially adventurous, when he channels his energy towards achieving notable fame and success in areas that is influenced by Chiron or Mars. Remarkably, he can excel in entertainment, broadcasting, and technology that can promote well-being. Furthermore, this alignment enhances corpse charisma, making him almost hypnotic when he's using his own charisma. Other little additional notes. This also is very good in general, especially if you were to do something, let's say movies, broadcasting, streaming, making videos or stuff of nature. So what he does as a career is seen within this alignment in a general statement. Chiron is contra latitude to his Jupiter-Uranus midpoint. Again, this is sort of signifies as a career he'll be very super famous or has that very likelihood. In his career, or how he chooses to use his charisma is mostly tailored towards dealing with the public and audiences. High ability or within his career is more likely to be has a great sense or natural ability in areas including general public, politicians, entertainment industry, like I said before, telecommunications, and any public performances such as giving speeches, doing concerts, or whatever the case may be. This also suggests he can do acting and modeling as well if he wants, or in other cases he could be a pilot, or even in other cases be an astronaut if he wants. These probabilities or outcomes are also very likely in his astrological wheelhouse. Also, again, relations into technology and also with online, so anything to do with the internet or high technology is also very likely in his career. Uranus is also recognition. So this pairing means he fully recognized and credited for his achievements as well. Chiron is parallel to Neptune. This alignment reflects both the romance and Cinderella aspects categorizations. This suggests that corpse could achieve financial security through his creative pursuits and in the arts, such as poetry, music, acting, and or through marriage or some type of family ties. It does emphasize that he has lasting charisma appeal, indicating connections to new age ideas and potential for being a real-life Cinderella story, whether that is transformation from rags to riches or even finding true love. He's also likely to be an individual who may have the idea or belief that marrying someone of high status is one's ability to get into being quote a Cinderella-like story, or in other cases he may be one who fully believes in like putting in the work to become quote a self-made royal like individual itself. So he may fall into one or both of those categories. Chiron parallels with the Pluto ascendant midpoint. This will indicate that in his career he'll be heavily ambitious and also ability to maintain profits, or sort of like may use some sort of like gain to take advantage of others in some extreme cases to achieve whatever that goal or success is. However, majority of the time this would be conveying an high levels of vision, high levels of success, and maintaining that success through his career to whatever he sees fit for his situation. Chiron is also contra latitude to Varuna. So Varuna is a celestial body of extreme nature, so this would suggest that his ability to be highly noteworthy, have a good public image and so forth will be in extreme measures, or probably be very unexpected. It also suggests that he himself and also can be a very extremely caring individual, or maternal instincts of being like a protector, caregiver can also be in extreme measures. Chiron is also parallel with Adonis, so this suggests that he is also noteworthily handsome or attractive, or he would be very noteworthy in terms of how confident he presents himself to be. Chiron is also parallel with the Chiron Neptune midpoint, so kind of again with the concept of like having the free will in relations to his own creative background, and this will like long-term creativity, or most likely to life, or his skills and talents will develop in his career till the end of his days, or whenever he chooses to stop. Chiron is also contra latitude is Nike, so this would also suggest that he also has some noteworthy abilities or skills in his success, especially in like nature or settings, and even if he were to like say be an athlete, he'd be noteworthy in that setting. Also kind of tracing back to his Mars contra latitude Chiron and Neptune parallel Chiron. These two celestial bodies can also suggest like high energy or like resilience in terms of sports like areas. So he most likely be very well suited for being an athlete in some sorts, especially with coordination of the body and like the general muscles, and his overall health would be heavily noteworthy or noticed as well. Mars is also, let's see if there's an interesting with Mars, which there is. Mars is parallel with Nike, so again with that energy or how he directs that energy towards how he wants to achieve success or how he's setting. Mars is contra latitude is Chiron Neptune midpoint, so this can suggest like in his career, especially in a long-term status like settings, he's putting a lot of energy, or he can maintain focus into that area. Mars parallel with Jupiter around this midpoint. This suggests that his energy or what his actions and his ability to put in the work and labor towards his ability to achieve success and fame would be noteworthy and even can pay off. Mars is contra latitude to Adonis, so this can suggest that he may be overall like his physique overall can be very attractive, or quote the handsome man look interior, or rather be overall dapper. He would be like a man who was also very confident in appearance or look, though he may not physically feel that way, or may not be mentally that way. He may be presented in some way, or it appears as if he has some type of confidence. Mars contra parallel latitude with Neptune, so again this is also with like the body and strength and resilience, especially with like how his body can react and also heal itself. Mars parallel with Uranus. This also suggests that it is another athlete-like alignment, especially like with like the body with balance and coordination. So he may be specialized or be very well suited as for sports that surround one's natural resilience, and also two with also one's ability with balance and coordination. And also, of course, this will be very successful or overall useful in his stature. And that will be it for all the alignments in his heliocentric latitudes for the time being. We'll focus on his heliocentric longitudes. So he has a synchronization of Uranus, Mars, Chiron, and Luna. This can suggest that he has an extreme ability, Luna, to achieve noteworthiness or trust, symbolized by Chiron, from the public, or in relations to entertainment, symbolized by Uranus, and it's all result from his hard work, or the energy and how he directs it, symbolized by Mars. It also suggests that he is noteworthy, sort of a noteworthy guy, especially in how fit or attractive he is, or how he puts his energy and display himself, symbolized by Mars and Chiron, especially in entertainment, or how his songs or how he performs live, symbolized by Mars. This will be like an increasing stature, will be in the extremes to some form, symbolized by Varuna. He has some synchronizations by Adonis, the Chiron Neptune midpoint, Nike, and Jupiter. This would suggest that he is very successful, symbolized by Jupiter, in basically competitive like areas or scenarios, symbolized by Nike, in relations to his long-term resilience or ability in terms of his skills, talents, and creativity, symbolized by the Chiron Neptune point. And this will also help or by his own confidence and his natural masculine beauty, symbolized by Adonis. This also could suggest that his success and his ability to maintain a good public image may make him appear or seem very attractive in a very super, if not an expanding like way. So those are just some of the interpretations that can occur from his chart. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button. If not, click dislike, and I hope to see all of you soon. Bye!